Let's start with your favorite DFS play from the Boston-Houston game.
I mean, outside of Kike Hernandez, which obviously is a little bit chalky, but I'm going to go with Hunter Renfroe. Of course, he's a value play tonight at 3.9K. He managed to score 13 DK fantasy points in game 3 without getting a hit. So I think there's something to be said about that. But more importantly, he's going up against a guy that he has 3 home runs against in 23 career plate appearances. Renfroe has had some extra base hits in this postseason, but he hasn't been hitting for a ton of power. And he had 31 home runs this season, and 20 of those came against right-handed pitching. So this is a guy he can very well get right against, go deep, and provide Boston with a little bit extra offense.
All right, who are we going to go with, Garion?
Yeah, I'm pretty much good with any right-handed Boston bat. If you look at Zach Greinke's numbers across his last 9 appearances of the regular season, first and foremost, they're just bad. They're bad across the board, but they're specifically bad against right-handed hitters. He allowed righties to hit 306 with a 622 slugging percentage and a 395 WOBA over that span of time. 3.2 home runs per 9 to right-handed batters across those 9 games. So if you want to go with someone like Hunter Renfroe, that's fine. I'm keying in on Xander Bogaerts, who, I mean, I don't really care if he's hot or cold. I don't care if he's 22 or 38. Xander Bogaerts hits at Fenway Park. It's all he's done his entire career. So I'm going to take those home splits and the fact that Greinke's, like I said, really struggling against right-handed bats and just ride with Bogaerts.
All right, Erik, who are we going with?
Well, it's tough not to like most of the bats, I think, given the pitchers here, but I'll go with an Astro, and that's Kyle Tucker at 4,600. I've been suggesting Kyle Tucker on this show, I think, quite a lot throughout the year. I think he's just been underpriced all season. You see it today. He's tied for second in points per game among the hitters on this slate, yet he has the 9th highest price tag, and that's kind of been a pattern we've seen all year. This is a guy who's getting buzz as a late first-round pick in season-long fantasy next year. It's not hard to see why. He does everything. He's got power. He's got speed. He hits for average. There's only 2 qualified hitters this season who can beat his strikeout rate of 15.9% and his barrel rate of 11.6%. Those 2 hitters, you may have heard of them, Juan Soto and Vlad Guerrero Jr. So he's in some excellent contact in terms of his ability to hit for both contact and power, and even steals a few bases. He has 3 steals in 7 playoff games this season. He'll get the platoon advantage against Nick Pivetta too, but I don't even think he needs it to be one of the best plays on tonight's slate.